Have you ever stopped to think about whether your body is really vibrating in tune with spiritual light? Recognizing the physical signs of this absorption is fundamental to understanding how your energy aligns with the universe and how this can transform your life. In this video, we will explore 9 signs that indicate you are connecting with this divine light, revealing how this experience can bring clarity, serenity, and a deep sense of belonging. Get ready to discover how these signs can guide you on your spiritual journey and help you manifest the life you want. I'm James. My own search for meaning and purpose began when I was feeling lost, yearning for a deeper connection with life. On this journey, I learned that there is immense value in sharing experiences and learning from others. A feeling of internal warmth is one of the most obvious signs that your body is absorbing spiritual light. I remember a meditation in which, while concentrating on my breathing, I felt as if my body was enveloped in a golden light. This sensation was accompanied by a deep relaxation and mental clarity that I hadn't experienced before. It is precisely in these instances that we remember that we are beings of light and that our physical body is a channel for this energy. I invite you to observe your own experience. During your spiritual practices, pay attention to your body. Feel this energy circulating. If you notice heat, take a deep breath and allow this energy to expand. It's a way of receiving and integrating spiritual light. Changes in dream frequency are also a powerful sign that you are absorbing spiritual light. When we begin to connect more deeply with our essence, dreams tend to become more vivid and meaningful. They can reflect not only desires and fears, but also messages and guidance from your higher self. During this period, you may come across dreams that seem more real, full of symbolism and insights that can guide your life. I remember a phase when my dreams became extremely prophetic. On certain nights, I would dream about people I hadn't seen for a long time, and days later they would appear in my life in unexpected ways. These dreams were not mere coincidences. They were messages, invitations to act and to be aware of what was happening around me. When you notice that your dreams are becoming more meaningful, start writing down your experiences. This will help create a record that can offer even more clarity about your spiritual journey. In addition, an increase in intuition is one of the most striking signs of absorbing spiritual light. When your sensitivity rises, you become more aware of the synchronicities around you. Those little coincidences that previously went unnoticed become obvious and often guiding. Intuition is a powerful tool that we all possess, and when we start to connect with our inner light, this ability intensifies. Personally, I experienced a phase when my intuition became so strong that I could predict events before they occurred. It was as if an inner voice was guiding me, warning me about decisions to make or people to avoid. This kind of clarity brings a deep sense of self-confidence, so trust your instincts. If something doesn't feel right, or if you feel an impulse towards something, follow that intuition. It is a direct manifestation of the spiritual light you are absorbing. Another sign that shouldn't be underestimated is the feeling of tiredness and the need for rest. Sometimes absorbing spiritual light can be an intense and exhausting process. During these phases, it's common to feel inexplicably tired. This is because your body is adjusting to a new energy frequency. It's vital that you listen to your body and allow yourself to rest when necessary. Rest is not a sign of weakness, but an essential part of the integration process. In my experience, there were times when I simply needed to slow down and allow myself some time to relax. During these periods, I used to take time out to be in nature, away from the distractions of everyday life. This break not only invigorated me, but also helped me process the new energy I was integrating. If you feel tired, don't blame yourself. See it as an opportunity to reconnect with yourself and the light you are absorbing. In addition, changes in diet are a direct reflection of spiritual transformation. When we begin to integrate spiritual light, we often feel a desire for lighter, more nutritious food. This may seem like a sudden change, but it's natural for your body to seek out foods that resonate with your new energetic frequency. You may start to feel attracted to fruits, vegetables, or foods that promote a feeling of lightness and vitality. In my own journey, I realized that the foods I used to enjoy the most began to no longer make sense to me. I began to feel that certain heavy foods made me more tired and disconnected. By changing my diet to include more natural and whole foods, not only did my body feel better, but my spiritual clarity also increased. So listen to your body and allow yourself to experiment with new food choices that promote well-being. Changes in your sensitivity are also a powerful sign that you are absorbing spiritual light. You may feel more affected by the energies around you, both positive and negative. This increased sensitivity can be challenging, but it is also an opportunity to develop a deeper awareness of how energies influence your emotional and mental state. During my journey, I often found myself in environments where the energy was unhealthy, and this affected me deeply. Over time, I learned to recognize these signs and protect myself energetically, creating safe spaces for myself. If you feel overwhelmed, seek moments of solitude and reconnection. This will help restore your balance and filter the energies around you. These physical and emotional signs are invitations for you to dive deeper into your spiritual journey. They are not just passing experiences, but opportunities to connect with your essence and the light that dwells within you. By recognizing and accepting these signs, you open yourself up to a path of self-knowledge and transformation. If you're feeling these changes in your energy, intuition, and sensitivity, it's time to deepen your spiritual journey. The 21-Day Spiritual Challenge can help you integrate all this light and transformation. Want to know how? Check out the link in the first comment and find out. Tiredness and the need for rest. When we talk about absorbing spiritual light, it's natural for this to be accompanied by periods of tiredness and an intense need for rest. Often, this fatigue is not simply the result of an exhausting day, but a reflection of your body adapting to the new energy frequencies it is receiving. During these moments, it's important that you don't feel guilty for wanting to slow down. In fact, this need for rest is a crucial part of the integration process. Throughout my own spiritual journey, I realized that there were phases in which I felt completely drained, even after a good night's sleep. This feeling, which initially worried me, turned out to be an opportunity for renewal. Each time I allowed my body to rest, something magical happened. Mental clarity emerged, and I was able to connect with my intuition in a deeper way. Tiredness then became a sign that I was in tune with higher energies. The absorption of spiritual light is intense and, in many cases, can be compared to a purification process. Just like a glass being filled with pure water, the body needs time to adjust and process this new energy. When you feel tired, this can be a sign that your soul is expanding and your body is adjusting to this new reality. So when you encounter this fatigue, offer yourself the compassion and time you deserve. Listen to your body and don't hesitate to allow yourself a restful break. During these periods, you can adopt practices that promote recovery and connection. Short meditations, relaxing baths, or even a simple walk in nature can help revitalize your energy. The key is to find what works for you and do it without rushing. Spirituality shouldn't be a race, but rather a journey of self-knowledge and self-compassion. Another experience I'd like to share is the importance of recognizing that fatigue is not a sign of weakness, but of growth. We often tend to judge ourselves when we feel exhausted, as if we are failing in our responsibilities. However, by changing this narrative and understanding that we are going through a process of transformation, we begin to see tiredness in a new light. It becomes a symbol that we are making room for something greater in our lives. One practice that helped me a lot was to use positive affirmations during these periods of tiredness. Telling myself that it was normal to feel this fatigue and that it was part of a bigger process helped to relieve the pressure I was putting on myself. By repeating phrases like, "I am in harmony with my energy," or "my body knows what it needs," I began to allow my being to recover naturally, without the need to force myself to act. Finally, when dealing with the need for rest, remember that spirituality is a dance between being and doing. At many times, being requires that we remove ourselves from the frenetic pace of everyday life and allow ourselves to simply exist. This state of presence is fundamental if we are to absorb spiritual light in an effective and healthy way. Changes in diet. As we absorb spiritual light, our relationship with food can also undergo significant transformations. This change is often a reflection of the new energetic frequency we are integrating. You may notice that your body begins to ask for lighter, more nutritious foods that resonate with your new energetic reality. In my own experience, I realized that when I began to connect more deeply with my spiritual essence, my taste buds and food preferences changed. Processed foods, which used to be attractive, no longer made sense to me. Instead, I began to crave fresh fruit, vegetables, and foods that seemed to vibrate at a higher frequency. This change was not only physical, but also spiritual. Food became a way of honoring my body and the light it was integrating. Mindful eating is a powerful practice that can help align your physical body with your spirituality. When you become more mindful of what you eat, you begin to notice how certain foods affect your energy, your emotions, and your mental clarity. Try observing how you feel after consuming different types of food. What energizes you? What weighs you down? This practice of reflection can be a valuable guide on your journey. In addition, connecting with nature also plays a key role in this process. When we start to eat more consciously, we often find ourselves drawn to food that is grown locally and sustainably. This not only benefits our bodies, but also contributes to a more responsible lifestyle and connection with the planet. By eating fresh, natural food, we are, in a way, absorbing the energy of the earth and tuning into the harmony of the universe. Another experience I'd like to share is the importance of gratitude in relation to food. The practice of giving thanks for the food we eat can amplify the energy we are bringing into our bodies. By expressing gratitude, we are recognizing the connection between ourselves and the source of our nourishment. This transforms the act of eating into a sacred ritual, where each meal becomes an opportunity to connect with spiritual light. Many people report a wave of warmth that seems to radiate from the inside out, especially during moments of meditation or spiritual practices. This experience should not be ignored. It is a clear indication that your inner energy is rising. When you allow yourself to feel this warmth, you are actually facilitating the integration of this new energy into your being. On my own journey, I've had several experiences of inner heat that have manifested in moments of deep spiritual connection. It's also important to remember that each body is unique. What works for one person may not work for another. It is therefore essential to listen to your body and respect its needs. Don't feel pressured to follow popular diets or trends. Instead, find out what resonates with you. Self-exploration in this sense can lead to surprising discoveries about your preferences and needs. Finally, when making these dietary changes, always keep in mind that the journey is gradual. There's no need to rush the process. Allow yourself time to experiment and observe how your body responds. In doing so, you not only align yourself with your new energetic frequency, but you also give yourself the opportunity to discover a new way of looking after yourself, one that is deeply spiritual and transformative. Changes in food. The relationship we have with food is deeply linked to our emotional, physical, and spiritual state. When we begin to absorb spiritual light, we often see a transformation in our eating habits. This change can manifest in various ways, reflecting the new energetic frequency we are integrating. The search for lighter, more nutritious food is one of the first things we notice. This often translates into a greater attraction to fruit, vegetables, and whole foods. Intuition begins to guide our choices, leading us to prefer what truly nourishes our body and soul. This sensitivity is a sign that your body is purifying itself and adjusting to a new frequency. One experience many people have is to start feeling a desire for more conscious eating practices, such as vegetarianism or veganism. This change often comes as a call to respect all forms of life and, at the same time, promote physical and spiritual health. The connection with nature becomes more evident, and you can begin to see food as a source of vital energy, not just physical sustenance. It's important to note that this journey is not linear. There may be moments of doubt, of relapsing into old habits, and this is absolutely normal. The process of transformation is gradual and requires patience and compassion. Listen to your body and its needs. It is your guide on this journey. Allow yourself to experiment with different types of food and observe how they affect your energy and emotional state. One practice that can be extremely powerful is to give thanks for food before eating it. This simple gesture not only raises the vibration of what you are about to eat, but also creates a space of gratitude and awareness. By connecting with the energy of food, You will be integrating spiritual light more deeply into your being. Throughout this transformation, I encourage you to record your experiences and feelings. Keep a food diary that not only lists what you eat, but also how you feel before and after meals. This practice brings greater clarity about how food influences your energy and can be a powerful reflection of the light you are absorbing. Increased sensitivity. Increased sensitivity is one of the most powerful signs that your body is absorbing spiritual light. As we connect to higher frequencies, our perception of the world around us expands. We begin to notice subtleties that previously went unnoticed, both in our environment and in our interactions with other people. This sensitivity can manifest itself in different ways. You may feel more affected by hectic environments or negative energies. Places with a lot of tension or conflict can become uncomfortable, as if a layer of heavy energy is present. This is a sign that your energy field is becoming more subtle and refined. Raising awareness about these experiences can be challenging, but it is also a valuable opportunity for spiritual growth. You may begin to notice that certain people have a stronger impact on your emotions. Interactions that were once neutral can now provoke intense reactions, whether of joy or discomfort. This is an opportunity to practice empathy and compassion, both for yourself and for others. When we become more sensitive to the energies around us, we also become more able to offer support and love to those around us. A common experience is the perception of synchronicities. You may notice that small events line up in a way that seems orchestrated by the universe. These synchronicities are a reminder that you are in tune with the flow of life, and that your sensitivity is a key to understanding these signals. Open yourself up to these experiences. They are invitations to connect more deeply with your spiritual journey. On the other hand, this sensitivity can bring moments of overload. When we absorb a lot of energy around us, it can be easy to feel exhausted or anxious. It's essential to learn to take care of yourself during these periods. Practices such as meditation, conscious breathing, and being in contact with nature can help balance your energy and provide a space for renewal. A powerful practice for managing this sensitivity is to visualize an energy shield. Imagine a white or golden light surrounding your body, creating a barrier that filters out the energies you encounter. This not only helps to keep your space clean, but also gives you a sense of security and control. In addition, cultivating moments of solitude can be extremely beneficial. Take the time to disconnect from the outside world and reconnect with yourself. This is fundamental to understanding your own emotions and energies, allowing you to recharge and rebalance yourself. Sensitivity is also an invitation to deepen your spiritual practice and develop a richer understanding of who you are. I encourage you to share your experiences with others. Talking about your perceptions can create a space of support and connection. As you open up to your own sensitivity, you can inspire others to do the same, creating a network of light and empathy. The spiritual journey is most powerful when shared. Together, we can learn and grow in ways we couldn't have imagined before. Going deeper into the experience of sensitivity is an invitation to connect with the essence of what it means to be human. Accept this journey, allowing yourself to feel, learn, and evolve. Spiritual light is always available, and your sensitivity is a bridge to this divine connection. Tingling sensations. The tingling sensations you may be experiencing are one of the most intriguing and revealing signs that your body is absorbing spiritual light. These experiences can occur in various parts of the body, such as the hands, feet, along the spine, or in the head. Often, these sensations are accompanied by a slight vibration, as if energy were passing through you, awakening every cell of your being. In moments of deep meditation, especially when I was open to receiving new energies, I would feel a tingling sensation that began in my fingertips and spread quickly throughout my body. It was as if a gentle electric current was passing through me, bringing a feeling of lightness and connection with something greater. This tingling often accompanied me in moments of clarity, when I realized that I was in tune with my true essence. If you're feeling these sensations, welcome them. Don't see the tingling as something strange, but rather as a sign that your body is vibrating to a new tune. Sometimes it can be uncomfortable, but it's important to remember that discomfort is often a precursor to great transformations. Allow yourself to explore this sensation. Ask yourself what might be happening in your life that could be awakening this energy. Prayer, meditation, or simply observing your breathing can help deepen this experience. As you allow yourself to feel and accept these sensations, your connection with the spiritual light strengthens. You may even begin to notice that, over time, these tingles intensify or diminish as your state of consciousness changes. This is a natural part of the process, as each of us has a unique rhythm of growth and transformation. Be open to these changes and trust that they are guiding you to a higher state of being. Skin changes your skin, as the body's largest organ, is one of the first areas to reflect the inner transformations that occur when you begin to absorb spiritual light. Changes in the texture, tone, or shine of your skin can be visible signs that you are integrating subtler, higher energies. Many people report that after periods of intense spiritual practice or deep connection, they notice that their skin becomes more radiant, almost as if it were emanating light. These changes can be interpreted as a reflection of inner health. As you connect more with your spiritual essence, there is often an internal cleansing that manifests itself physically. This can include the elimination of toxins, both emotional and physical, that may be hindering your natural radiance. So when your inner light increases, this is reflected in your outer appearance. In my own experiences, I noticed that after intense meditation or moments of deep introspection, my skin often looked healthier and more vibrant. There was a glow that didn't just come from beauty products, but from a sense of peace and alignment that I had achieved within myself. This transformation is not just superficial, it is deeply linked to your emotional and spiritual state. If you're noticing changes in your skin, also consider what you're putting into your body. Food, hydration, and even the quality of your sleep can directly impact your skin health. The spiritual light you are absorbing may be asking you to take better care of yourself by nourishing yourself with foods that raise your vibrational frequency. This can include fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and a good amount of water, which are essential for keeping the body clean and energized. Also, don't underestimate the power of self-care rituals. Creating a sacred space to take care of your skin, such as applying essential oils or making homemade masks, can be a way of honoring your body while you integrate this new energy. In doing so, you not only take care of your skin, but you also perform an act of self-love, celebrating the transformation that is taking place in your being. Remember that each of us is unique and therefore skin changes can manifest in different ways. It is essential that you observe your own journey and how these changes relate to your spiritual growth. Trust your body's wisdom and allow yourself to shine. 10 practices to increase your connection with spiritual light. Increasing your connection with spiritual light is a path of self-discovery and transformation. Through conscious practices, you can strengthen this connection and thus allow the light to flow more freely in your life. Here are 10 practices that you can incorporate into your daily life. 1. Daily meditation. Meditation is a powerful practice that allows you to access higher states of consciousness. By recognizing the blessings in your life, you make room for more light and love. 3. Nature. Spending time in nature is an effective way of reconnecting with spiritual light. Nature has a high vibrational frequency that can help cleanse stagnant energies and revitalize your being. Walk barefoot in the grass. Breathe deeply and feel the energy of the earth mixing with your own. 4. Practice acts of kindness. Performing acts of kindness, no matter how small, can amplify your connection to the light. Be kind to others. Offer help or simply smile at a stranger. The energy of love and compassion you emanate not only touches the lives of others, but also raises your own frequency. 5. Energy cleansing. It's important to regularly cleanse your space and body of accumulated negative energies. You can use crystals, such as selenite and amethyst, or make herbal baths. It can also be useful to visualize a light that purifies and renews your aura, eliminating everything that no longer serves you. 6. Practice conscious breathing. Breathing is a powerful tool for connecting with spiritual light. Try conscious breathing exercises, such as abdominal breathing. Inhale deeply, visualizing the light entering your body. And as you exhale, imagine releasing any tension or negativity. 7. Spiritual journals. Keeping a journal where you write down your spiritual experiences. Reflections and insights can be an effective way of strengthening your connection. By writing, you bring your emotions and thoughts to light, allowing the spiritual light to manifest more clearly and consciously in your life. 8. Visualization practices. Visualization is a powerful technique that can help you manifest your desires and intentions. Take the time to visualize your spiritual goals as if they were already coming true. Feel the excitement and gratitude this brings. This practice not only raises your vibration, but also attracts the light you seek. 9. Study and learn. Dedicate yourself to studying spiritual texts or participating in discussion groups on spirituality. This not only broadens your understanding, but also connects you with other people who share the same quest. Continuous learning feeds your soul and opens new doors to the light. 10. Practice silence. In a world full of noise and distractions, finding moments of silence is essential. Remember that spiritual light is an intrinsic part of who you are. By cultivating this connection, you not only transform your own life, but also radiate this light to the world around you. Allow yourself to be a channel of light and love, and observe how this can impact not only your reality, but also the lives of the people who cross your path. Share your experiences with others. Create a support network and encourage those around you to also connect with their own light. This exchange of energy is fundamental for collective growth and spiritual evolution. Have you ever stopped to think about whether your body is really vibrating in tune with spiritual light? Recognizing the physical signs of this absorption is fundamental to understanding how your energy aligns with the universe and how this can transform your life. In this video, we will explore 9 signs that indicate you are connecting with this divine light, revealing how this experience can bring clarity, serenity, and a deep sense of belonging. Get ready to discover how these signs can guide you on your spiritual journey and help you manifest the life you want. I'm James. My own search for meaning and purpose began when I was feeling lost, yearning for a deeper connection with life. On this journey, I learned that there is immense value in sharing experiences and learning from others. Set aside time each day to sit quietly. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing. Visualize a white or golden light enveloping your body, and feel this energy penetrating every cell. Over time, you will notice a deeper connection with your spiritual essence. 2. Gratitude. Practicing gratitude daily helps to raise your vibration and attune you to subtler energies. When you wake up, make a mental or written list of things you are grateful for. This deeper connection with food can be a way of honoring our body as a temple, something we should care for and respect. Also, as you absorb spiritual light, you may notice an aversion to processed or heavy foods. Your body, in its wisdom, begins to reject what no longer resonates with your new vibration. You may feel more sensitive to substances such as sugar, caffeine, or alcohol, noticing that they affect your well-being in ways you didn't realize before. These physical manifestations are actually a sign that spiritual energy is flowing through you in an intense way. When we absorb spiritual light, our energy system, which includes chakras and meridians, activates and harmonizes. Tingling is a response to this activation. It's as if your body is adjusting to a new frequency, and this adaptation can cause a series of physical reactions. On my spiritual journey, I have experienced these tingles in very intense ways. A feeling of internal warmth is one of the most obvious signs that your body is absorbing spiritual light. Many people report a wave of warmth that seems to radiate from the inside out, especially during moments of meditation or spiritual practices. This experience should not be ignored. It is a clear indication that your inner energy is rising. When you allow yourself to feel this warmth, you are actually facilitating the integration of this new energy into your being. On my own journey, I've had several experiences of inner heat that have manifested in moments of deep spiritual connection. I remember a meditation in which, while concentrating on my breathing, I felt as if my body was enveloped in a golden light. This sensation was accompanied by a deep relaxation and mental clarity that I hadn't experienced before. It is precisely in these instances that we remember that we are beings of light, and that our physical body is a channel for this energy. I invite you to observe your own experience. During your spiritual practices, pay attention to your body. Feel this energy circulating. If you notice heat, take a deep breath and allow this energy to expand. It's a way of receiving and integrating spiritual light. Changes in dream frequency are also a powerful sign that you are absorbing spiritual light. When we begin to connect more deeply with our essence, dreams tend to become more vivid and meaningful. They can reflect not only desires and fears, but also messages and guidance from your higher self. During this period, you may come across dreams that seem more real, full of symbolism and insights that can guide your life. I remember a phase when my dreams became extremely prophetic. On certain nights, I would dream about people I hadn't seen for a long time, and days later they would appear in my life in unexpected ways. These dreams were not mere coincidences. They were messages, invitations to act and to be aware of what was happening around me. When you notice that your dreams are becoming more meaningful, start writing down your experiences. This will help create a record that can offer even more clarity about your spiritual journey. In addition, an increase in intuition is one of the most striking signs of absorbing spiritual light. When your sensitivity rises, you become more aware of the synchronicities around you. Those little coincidences that previously went unnoticed become obvious and often guiding. Intuition is a powerful tool that we all possess, and when we start to connect with our inner light, this ability intensifies. Personally, I experienced a phase when my intuition became so strong that I could predict events before they occurred. It was as if an inner voice was guiding me, warning me about decisions to make or people to avoid. This kind of clarity brings a deep sense of self-confidence. So trust your instincts. If something doesn't feel right, or if you feel an impulse towards something, follow that intuition. It is a direct manifestation of the spiritual light you are absorbing.